Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for July 8th, 9th, and 10th, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Now, this is the introduction. You're going to find this on all of the videos. But if you want to bypass, or if you like to cross-watch, your rising, ascending moon, Jupiter, Venus, Mercury, then I have probably put a timestamp on in the description so you can bypass and go right to the main reading. I hope you watch the introduction at least one time. Now, again, this is Friday through Saturday. I will be using my Radley Valentine deck. For the main reading. This is my Angel Tarot cards. I will also use my John Holland Psychic Tarot and Oracle cards. I will pick one from my Emily Anderson Crystal deck. Now, for the reading that we're doing now, the overview of the readings, I will be using my Rider-Waite traditional tarot, and I will be pulling one from my, yes, still have to look for her, Colette Baron Reed, the Good Tarot. Now, I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy, but remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest, okay? Couple of things going on. The energies are kind of quiet, but yet they're not. I don't know if this is kind of the eye of the hurricane, the calm before the storm. I'm not sure. The Schumann resonance, which I am not an expert in, but I do share when it's when it's spiking and when it's all that nice and white, high intensity. That has been fairly calm. I will be posting things on the community page, also my Facebook and my Instagram when things are a little bit, are changing up a little bit, okay? So now what's going on then for these times? Let's see what we have here on my... Okay, we've talked about July 5th already in the last one. On July 9th, Mercury, that's in Cancer, will be squared with Jupiter in Aries. Now, squaring, there's a little opposition there. Mercury is about communication, it's about speaking. It's in Cancer, which is about family, home, very caring type of energy. So there's an emotional energy, and it's squaring with Jupiter in Aries, which is actually good luck. Jupiter is the planet of good fortune. Aries is the god of war. So there could be some things that, just kind of like making that, talk about, when I've talked about this before, it's kind of like that grain in the that grain of sand in the, in the oyster shell. And, it's kind of an irritant, but yet at the same time has good energy come out. It becomes that pearl. It could be that. It could be that happening. And remember, it's not just a light switch that turns on and off. It actually is kind of like, oh, the energies start and then the energies dissipate. So we have that going on. Mercury, which is again in Cancer, is, I told you that way. Hold on a second. Cancer is actually the sun in Cancer on the 10th, sextiles with Uranus, which is in Taurus right now. Uranus in Taurus is all about expect the unexpected. This is just kind of like two planets, or, the sun and Uranus just kind of hanging out again. And, nothing really major, but yet things are getting ready. It's kind of like they're making plans for the party. They're making plans for the barbecue or the winter, whatever is going on. They're just kind of making plans on what's going to be happening. And Uranus is going to have some really interesting energy. I think it's going to be around August 1st or 2nd. So we'll watch what's going on there. Then the 10th is, is 3 days before that full moon. The full moon on the 13th will be in Capricorn. And that's when, on the 10th, 3 days before, 3 days after, that's when you do things like you release, relinquish, and request, as I like to put it. You release the things that are holding you back. You relinquish what you don't need anymore, and you request all the stuff. And 3 days before is a really good time that you can start doing that. I like especially the day before and the day after, or in the day of, so the 12th, 13th, and the 14th, but you can definitely start preparing and putting that energy out, okay? So, things are happening. There's also some things happening in the natural world. On July 5th, there's some weird stuff going on. We will see, and again, like I said, I'll post stuff as it pops up and kind of goes, oh my goodness, things are happening. A lot of us are feeling, on edge with it. We might feel a little calmer again. I kind of wonder, though, again, is this that eye of that hurricane? Is that the eye of the storm where everything appears calm and we just now wait? Who's to say? Anyway, let's see what we have here with our White Rider tarot cards. So let's get started. If I have not responded to you via email or any direct messaging and such, I am so sorry. As many of you know, I'm on, if you follow me on Facebook, I'm kind of on summer hours, and the time is not totally my own. So let's see what we have going on. Okay, when a card flies, it needs to be seen. But it is face down. Now, anything that's reversed is a little bit stronger energy. So it is face down. Let's adjust that camera a little bit more. Let's see what else we might have. What higher power? I am an intuitive channeler. I open myself to higher power, God, Holy Spirit, and just ask whatever words need to come through to whoever is out there that needed to hear the message. So let's see, higher power, what do you want to say? What's going on in the world per se? Lots of strange stuff. But again, as I'm always telling you, no matter what is going on in the world, we still need to live our lives. We are very much light workers. We are star seeds. We were brought here for this moment, and we need to encourage each other, okay? And many times in your comments also encourage me, so thank you for that. Here we go. Okay. It does help if I put my glasses on. It does help a little bit. So let's see what we have here. What's going on in the world? First card, this is the one that flew out. Ace of Swords. So now, Ace is number one, okay? It is a one. It is new beginnings, new starts. It's a new leg of a journey, okay? It's a new chapter in your life. It's a new, it's a new way of looking at something. Now, Swords energy is our air energy. It is our Aquarius, and Saturn's in Aquarius. It is our Gemini. Venus is in Gemini, and it's also our Libra. So it's air energy. It is thought processes. It is making plans. It's also hearing news. So the Ace of Swords is a new beginning in a new challenge, in a new way of looking at life, a new way of looking at, and even in experiencing what is going on around us. Okay. Now the thing about it is there is this very bright divine hand coming. So it is a divine timing type of energy here, and it's coming out of the gray cloud. So something with that's going on. So even though this would be kind of like the silver lining, looked in the silver lining into the storm cloud in itself. But it's also telling me that God, higher power, has things handled. Okay, I am getting kind of an Excalibur type of energy here. Going back to that King Arthur and the Knights of the Round Table, and again, whatever's coming out of my mouth, you tell me what this might mean to you, because like I said, I just open up and let this all flow. I am kind of getting the Excalibur. I am getting the Knights of the Round Table. I am getting the King Arthur type of energy with the Ace of Swords. Next card is... Okay, so now we have an Eight of Cups. So eight of Cups. We've had this a couple of times, I think, or at least once in our universal reading. 8 is unlimited opportunity, unlimited possibilities. The Eight of Cups is, Cups is again Pisces, Scorpio, and it is also Cancer. We are in Cancer season right now. It has that emotional energy to it. It has that family, that home, that really what you care for type of energy here. So Cups is very fluid, very, very spiritual too. But this is, the interesting thing about this is the Cups are nicely stacked. They're nicely stacked, and I'm kind of getting a, I don't know if we're having a Five of Cup energy here and a Three of Cup energy here. But the thing about this is, and Five of Cups is really looking for that silver lining and that all things happen for a reason. And the Three of Cups is the celebration. All of a sudden I'm looking at it and seeing how these are, these are stacked on each other a little bit differently. But the thing about this is a turning away. This is a walking away from what you once knew, walking away from what is, the standard. Now, we do have the, this crescent moon, and I do think that would then be, oops, that came upside down. I do think, I could be wrong with this one. I think, well, okay, I'm not going to go if that's the waning or the waxing, but usually at the waxing moon to the full moon is as it's, as it's time for requesting and such like that. So we did have our new moon just recently in Cancer. We are coming to that full moon in Capricorn. And, Capricorn, again, what did I say? That was on the 13th. So things are changing. Things are, happening. So maybe by the 13th. But again, this is a walking away from an emotional situation. And it's very, it's very, the path may not necessarily be easy, but it's really a very strong major change, and it's letting things go. Next card is, now, so we have that Five of Cups again. Remember I told you that we have that Five of Cup energy here? So five has some change energy. It has, positive, it's negative energy. It's just change. Change happens. Change can be very stressful. The Five of Cups, again, the cup energy, it is about, the fluidity. It is about the emotional energy. And here the person again. So here we have that Three again, too, and the Three and the Two. So here we have the Three Cups. They've spilt. They've lost whatever they contained. And the person is mourning that. This is kind of like mourning the past and yet not necessarily seeing the good in that future. Okay? So there's some emotional changes happening with this energy here. And again, there is this walking away. I still get that Arthurian King Arthur type of vibe with that Ace of Swords. Don't always get that. In fact, I don't think I ever got that before. But I am getting that there is, there is a new path, a new direction, hearing things. But we leave something behind, or the universe is changing, leaving something behind, and it may not necessarily feel positive to everyone. But again, this is that looking for that silver lining and just moving on, or getting ready to move on, because this person now needs to mourn a little bit. This person is definitely saying, okay, I'm looking for something more. I'm looking for something better. Okay? And again, the moon, something with the moon here. Okay, let's see what, Colette, I'm so sorry, Colette Baron Reed. Let's see what we have here with the good tarot. Now, so we've had the water sign and we've had the air sign, and now we have the air sign again. That one flipped over. So this is challenges. This has some challenge to it. Now, this is the Page of Air. Now, all of the court cards have dual energies. Page's underlying energy is our earth energy. It's our tangible energy. It's our Capricorn, so we're coming into that Capricorn full moon. I think there's something with that. Taurus, Uranus is in Taurus. There's still a lot of Taurus stuff going on with that. It's also our Virgo energy. So it's our money, our job, our career, very tangible energy, very much our house energy, our home energy. Air energy again, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So hearing news, starting on a new plan. This could have something to do with your job, your security, but it's also hearing news, again, that new plan. And the page, though, the page says, okay, I feel like the page is kind of like, rolling up her sleeves and saying, let's jump in, let's get things done, let's do this. Pages are very enthusiastic. Pages just, they don't know, they don't see the obstacles. They just know things have to be done, things have to change. Pages are also messengers of the king's court, king or queen's court. They would be the messengers. They would bring the message to wherever it needed to go. So something about this air, again, there is some challenges. It's not necessarily an easy leap, but at the same time, it's something that is very, very needed. Okay, so here we have, that's the page of air. The only one we did not speak of is fire energy. That is our Aries, our Leo, Sagittarius. That is passionate, burning, determined. That would be your rods or your wands energy. Okay, very, and we do have Aries going on. We still have that, remember that Sagittarius full moon, we will be feeling that effect for a little bit longer, not just from full moon to full moon. It just kind of, like a rock skipping on the pond. It keeps moving on. But we will be going into Leo season, and we will have some Leo energy going on, pretty soon too. We are feeling more and more of that Leo energy. So something challenging, walk away, feel your emotions, but know that, even though it may feel very hard and may feel very harsh, it is time to walk away, because there is this new, I don't know, I feel, again, I get this new, the Excalibur energy, I get the King Arthur energy, I get the Knights of the Round Table energy, and the page of air says, hey, we might not necessarily understand it or agree with it, but, the page is like, let's go do it. Let's get started. Okay, so anyway, this is the moment, we're about to start your readings, but this is the moment where I ask you to please, please, please like, share, subscribe, click on the bell, share it with everybody if you would, please. It really helps, and I really thank you all. We got to 25,500 subscribers. Thank you. Now, I would love it if you all watched, but I do thank you for subscribing. I really, really do. Anyway, I've done that part, so why don't we start our readings? Hello, my Virgos, and how are you doing? I was talking to a Virgo the other day, and I was kind of like, the energies are, I'm not saying that the energies are totally calm, but considering what's going on with a lot of the things in the world, they're not in a bad place for Virgos. And I was like, yep, and we like it that way. Well, Virgos, things will start to shake up, but closer to your season. Okay, so let's see what we have right now for my Virgos. Higher power, what do we have for Virgos? Here we go. You're very grounded. I'm not saying that because you're very spiritual also, but I do feel like you've got 2 feet on the ground right now, and you're dealing with what you got to deal with pretty effectively, I have to say. Anyway, let's see what we've got for my Virgos. First card is the Dreamer. Ooh! Well, that's not 2 feet on the ground, unless you're just really thinking of some new opportunities or new possibilities, because the Dreamer is the Fool energy. The Fool is one that just goes where it needs to be where she needs to go, just has total trust that God, higher power, Holy Spirit is going to be getting them to where they need to be also. It may not necessarily make sense, but it's just like, okay, I'm along for the ride, and I'm just going to do what I need to do. Base my decisions on the information I have also at hand. So the dreamer just goes and does, and has such a strong faith, has such a strong destiny to fulfill. It's, and the dreamer is like, I don't know why. I just need to do it. However, with the Dreamer, kind of goes along a little bit with what I said. There's a sense of peace. There's a sense of rightness. There's a little sense of anticipation, a little sense of joy too, but it's just, I may not know the end of my story, but I just know this is where I need to be going for now. Not necessarily comfortable for my Virgos, but it is. But if you've been praying and meditating and asking for some changes, and change is coming, then you are understanding that a lot of this is answers to your prayers. Okay? So we have Archangel Metatron, believed to have been Enoch, before the flood, talked with God on earth, transfixed to the heavens. A leap of faith. Follow your dreams. Unexpected opportunities. So next card is, here we go, Six of Earth. Excuse me a second. Something is beeping. Not sure what that was all about, but Six of Earth. Now, this is good energy for you. This is really good. So whatever this is, it looks like you're going to have the money to back you up. It looks like the finances are coming for you. 6 is the number of man. It is the efforts, and it's the efforts you've put into something. Earth energy is your energy. Capricorn and also Taurus. Capricorn and Taurus does have a lot of energy going on right now. Money, job, career. The 6 of Earth brings balance into your finances. The 6 of Earth, if you have been a little light on one side, it brings balance back to it. This is unexpected money coming, money, basically paying off debts. It's the bonuses. It's the raise. It's the sign-on bonus. It's just money coming in. And a lot of it is because of the dream, or because you took a leap of faith and you just believed, and you've been putting it out there to higher power that maybe you need more money. Maybe you need, bills to be paid. Maybe you need money just even to go on a vacation. It's all good. It's all okay. The money comes. The money comes. Anyway, gifts of money, time, or effort, new career opportunities, receiving a loan, or paying off debt. Your last card here, the Ace of Air, a new beginning, a new start. Ace is 1. Okay, 1, new beginning, new start. So you have a 061, or you have a 160. Air energy is our Aquarius, our Gemini, our Libra. Thought processes, making plans. There is, whatever this is, you've got some big plans happening. You've got some ideas. You've got some possibilities. This is also, it is about hearing news too. So it could be hearing news about the money coming. But the Ace of Air, and again, we had this in the introduction, getting a different feel about this. So this would be, looking at this, if somebody was asking me about a career, I would tell them a new career is coming. More of a career change, a bigger than just a job change. It's not necessarily you going from one thing to another to another. This is rising, climbing that ladder, climbing up. That money would be coming, and it would be something that really excited you intellectually. It was something that really you wanted to happen. And maybe this is something that you've been waiting for. I kind of feel like this is where you thought you would be maybe 10 years ago, and now the situation is coming to pass. The situation, not necessarily that it's changed, it's more like the situation that should have been is now, you are now meeting the situation. It's now. Okay. Brilliant new ideas and inspirations, seeing the truth of a situation, a challenging beginning. So let's see what we have. Higher Power with John Holland's Psychic Tarot and Oracle cards. Let's see, what do we have here? Yeah, and maybe it's because of that leap of faith that you're now finding the money situation is opening up, and that there's these, this is a new thought, new opportunity. Yes, it does have that earth. It does, the earth energy is there, physicality, but this is like all the possibilities. These are all new possibilities happening. Again, let's see what we have here. But I also feel like there is a karmic justice coming here too. So maybe this was a job that you were supposed to have gotten. Everybody interviewed you, everything was fine, and then then maybe this is a job that they offered to somebody that worked there, and then that person didn't do too well, and they said, well, let's ask Virgo if they're still available. So I feel like this is a karmic justice also. Let's see. Light at the end of the rainbow, or light at the end of the tunnel. This is a 19. We have a 1 new beginning again, 10 transition, 9, let's wrap it up. You have everything you need. 1 plus 9 comes to that 10 again, 1 new beginning, 0 God source energy again. So you've got this 1 energy really very strong. Light, this is major arcana. This is the sun. This is, this is like wonderful energy, wonderful. This is, you have come, you have made it. You need to now, what you've been reaching for is in grasp, is in reach now. What you've been looking for, what you've been searching for. Things are, very much lighting up. There's also a wondrous energy around her. There's also this, I can't believe this is happening. So maybe this is something that you've been working towards. Maybe this is something that, it's all of a sudden the opportunities opened up for you. Okay? So this weekend's really great. I want to hear this for my Virgos. I do want to hear what this is all about for you. This is like a time of opportunity for you. Money opportunities. And the big part of it is because my Virgos, you took that leap of faith. Let's see what we have. And that leap of faith may have been a long time ago. Maybe you did something that, maybe you, did something and just, I don't know, just, you got some new something or other, new training, new knowledge, whatever. And now it's payoff time. It's payoff time. And there's a sense of wonder about it. Okay, let's see what crystal or energy would be helpful for my Virgos. Here we go. Celestite. Well, this is a good spiritual energy here. Communicating with angels, tranquility, good fortune, deep meditation. I have Celestite. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, my Virgos, yeah. What I say, definition of luck, preparation to meet opportunity. It just feels like everything comes together for this weekend. Anyway, my Virgos, comment, like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications. As always, my Virgos, know that you are loved, stay shining, and be blessed. Bye-bye.